Hi everyone! This is my review of the new Rolex Yacht-Master reference 116621. This model was presented by Rolex at this year's Baselworld Fair, and so far I believe it has been well received by the public. As usual, before we get into the watch itself, let's talk a little bit about the history of the model. The Yacht-Master writing appears for the first time in 1969 on the 1967 dial of a prototype. Only 3 watches are known to this day. One of them belongs to my fellow countryman and watch collecting legend John Goldberger, and the other 2 belong to Rolex itself and to Eric Clapton. While it looks like an early Daytona model, this was much bigger, 39.5mm versus the 36 of the Cosmograph. More than 20 years later, in 1992, Rolex introduced the reference 16628, an 18-karat yellow gold Yacht-Master, basically a more particular and luxurious version of the Submariner. In 1994, we got the 35 and 29mm versions destined to the Asian markets, to men with smaller wrists, and to women. This is to this day the only professional Rolex offered at the same time in different case sizes. The same year also saw the introduction of the 40mm yellow gold with blue dial model. At Baselworld in 1999, reference 16622 was born. It sported a monochromatic ensemble of stainless steel case and platinum bezel and dial that Rolex named Rolesium. It was also harbinger of the return of the maxi markers and larger hands on future models. In 2005 came out the closest ancestor to this new model. It was reference 16623 in Rolesor, Rolex's way to define the steel and gold combo. It's curious that Rolex registered this name way back in 1933. This reference was very interesting also because of the different dial options, like for example the ones in mother of pearl. In 2012, with the new 6 digits reference 116622, Rolex launched the new Yacht-Master, with a great contrasting blue Soleil dial and subtle changes to the case that now has larger lugs. Not as large and square as the Submariner ones, but still bigger than before. Let's now get to this new model. This is reference 116621. It is made of 904L stainless steel and Averroes gold. Averroes is the name given by Rolex to its 18-karat patented rose gold alloy. The case is 40mm wide, 12mm thick, and rated for a depth of only 100 meters, despite the presence of the triple crown. The same of the Submariner, which is rated 300 meters instead. Another thing in common with the Sub is the movement. It is the well-known caliber 3135 that guarantees 48 hours of power reserve. The bezel, since this is not a diving watch and there's no need for safety features, is bidirectional. Unlike any other Rolex model, instead of a carved ceramic bezel, this one has polished numbers in high relief, contrasting with the almost sandblasted matte background. The dial has a beautiful chocolate soleil finish with the Rolex writing in a slightly lighter brown, almost gold actually. The other main writing is the red Yacht-Master line. This is the only Rolex diver that still has it, since it disappeared from the Submariners and Sea Dwellers of the 60s and 70s. The other lines we know all too well. For a second though, I would like to focus on the Superlative Chronometer officially certified one. Since from 2015, Rolex began to certify the watches internally in addition to COSC. In order to get the Superlative Chronometer certification, the watch, and not just the movement, has to pass the trial test with no more than a -2 + 2 seconds divergence per day. The Oyster bracelet has a polished central link like all the steel and gold and full gold models, an Oyster lock clasp, and a very useful EasyLink 5mm extension. On the wrist, this watch feels very comfortable. Because of the more rounded case and lugs, it looks much less rugged and technical than its brothers. But then, this is well explained by the name itself. This isn't a tool watch. The owner of this would probably be much more at ease on deck with dry feet and a drink in hand. The new Rolex Yacht-Master Everose reference 116621 comes with a 5-year warranty, and retail price here in Italy is 13,100 euros. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more reviews and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Bye!